Well, Raids 3 is finally out now, and today I'm going to be just going over the rewards, seeing how good they are, seeing how cool they look, and just going over maybe if they're worth getting or not. Just going to be looking at them today. It's not like I have all of the items. I'm just going to be kind of looking at the website and seeing all the brand new Raids 3 rewards. If you like the video, make sure to go ahead and smash the like button and maybe even consider subscribing for more. Alright, so we are on the Runescape wiki now for the new update, and it says rewards. So I'm going to go ahead and look at all of the rewards today and see how good they really are. So we'll just go ahead and expand the rewards for the spoiler warning. Anyways, so the first thing is the Masori armor. I think that's how you pronounce it anyways, and this is what it's going to look like. Now I understand there's a trimmed and a not trimmed variant of it. So these are what it's gonna look like, and to be honest, they look pretty freaking nice. They do match the desert kind of vibe that the raid takes place in, and overall, like if you look at the range legs, they have the arrow and kind of like a dragon hide sort of vibe to them, and they just look good, especially for old school. Okay, so then we go to the requirements is 80 ranged or 30 defense for, I guess, the original ones, and then 80 for the fortified one. So these are the original ones, and if we look at the thing right here, the helmet has a plus 12 range bonus and a plus 2 melee strength. The Masori chestplate has a plus 4 range strength and a plus 43 to range attack, and the chain skirt 27 to range attack and 2 to the ranged strength. Now pretty decent armor overall. And then of course, if you upgrade it, you will need, I believe, 90 crafting, and you need to use so for the helmet, you need 1 armadillo plate. For the chest plate, you need 4 armadillo plates. And for the chain skirt, you need 3. Now, pretty much the breaking down value, so it's good because it's going to make Armadillo still worth, actually going for and getting. So for Armadillo helmet, you will get 1 Armadillo plate. For an Armadillo chest plate, you will get 4 Armadillo plates, and an Armadillo chain skirt, you will get 3. So you're going to need to spend a decent amount of money in order to just upgrade it alone. And the upgraded version, if you kind of look at the two side by side, you get a lot more defense bonuses, so nothing else really changes. Besides, you also get an additional prayer, which is actually very huge. So with all 3 combined of these, just the upgraded ones, you have a plus 3 extra prayer. But if just look at the actual defense, the attack stays exactly the same, but the defense goes crazy high. So if you look at the helmet, the chest plate, and the chain skirt, and then the upgraded version, it makes a massive difference. So I guess long term, definitely it's going to be worth getting, and it has the plus prayer bonus, which is awesome and very helpful in pretty much every situation. Alright, moving down, this is the Shadow of Tumeken. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right, but this staff looks incredible. I'm a huge fan of what this staff looks like, especially what it looks like in game on the characters. And from my understanding of it is you pretty much charge it similar to how you would charge like a regular trident. This is going to require 85 magic, and this is kind of what you're going to get with this. So it has a magic attack bonus of 35, and its attack rate is 5. It has 1 prayer bonus as well. And let's read this quickly. When the shadow is equipped, the magic strength from the gear is tripled. This effect is capped at a total of 100% magic strength, so that's pretty massive. So your magic strength gets tripled. This is going to be insane. I can't even imagine pretty much what people are going to be doing with this, and just the fact that it looks so good as well. Now this is a pre-built spell with charges powered by soul and chaos runes, so those runes are probably going to go up in value, which is actually cool. It might be worth crafting soul runes now. I mean, Jagex really looks into everything when they make these updates, so that is actually really cool. And chaos runes are always in demand anyways, so that's maybe it'll make them go up as well. The base max hit is calculated from the following formula: magic level 3 plus divided by 3 plus 1. Okay, I guess that makes sense. It also comes with 2 passive effects. So magic strength is tripled, capped at 100, of course, and then the magic accuracy from the gear is tripled. So the accuracy is tripled as well. That is massive. Like, they might even have to nerf this. I don't know. I don't have the gear myself yet or whatever, so I can't really test it, but that seems very, very good. Now, the next reward is the Eldinis Ward. I'm probably pronouncing all these completely wrong, but this looks like it's going to be the newest best in slot offhand for magic. It's like a shield kind of thing. It requires 80 magic, 80 defense, and 80 prayer. 80 prayer is actually kind of an interesting requirement for this as well. So there's the uncharged version or the charged version. Now I wonder how these charges look, but it has a 5% magic damage, which is the exact same as the Mage's Book, but this one has a lot better defense bonuses and a 25 attack bonus. I'd have to compare it to the Mage's Book, but it's clearly a lot better, and a +4 prayer bonus. That is pretty crazy as well. For an offhand item, right? That's going to be anything with prayer bonus just automatically, in my opinion, makes it better. Okay, so this will be your new best in slot magic shield. You'll receive the Broken Ward as a rare loot from the Tombs of Armasket. With 90 prayer and 90 smithing, you'll be able to combine it with the Arcane Sigil and 10,000 soul runes to repair it. Okay, so the uncharged version, I guess, will be the version that you get. I'm not even sure how this is actually going to work yet, but I like how I love how they're adding like requirements to make these things. That's so cool. Both the broken and fully repaired can be equipped. Okay, that makes complete sense. So yeah, so the uncharged is the one that you get as the drop, and then when you fix it, it just makes it so much better. So fixing it though will cost you an Arcane Sigil, which is actually freaking crazy. But I do like the fact that if, say, an Iron Man gets this, they can still equip it without needing an Arcane. I think that's probably the thought process behind that. But obviously adding the Arcane will just make it freaking really, really good, especially the defense and that's so good. So good. All right, the next one is exciting. I'm not even going to try and pronounce it, but the Fang. It looks like such a cool designed, like, pointy sword. It kind of reminds me of the smithing update kind of swords that we were making. Anyways, this is going to be a tier 82 weapon, attack weapon, and this one is very interesting. When this drops in the future, I might buy this on my Tutorial Island Twisted Bow account just because it's such a cool weapon. So pretty much it gives 105 stab and 75 slash, so it's a pretty good weapon overall, and 103 melee strength, and it has an attack rate of 5. The cool thing about this though is it increases the max hit of the weapon to its true max hit for one attack. Also boosts accuracy by an additional 50%. Holy, so you're gonna be 50% more accurate when wearing this sword. That's gonna be awesome with, say, you know, super combats and stuff like that. So it costs 25% special attack energy for that. Okay, pretty interesting and very cool looking sword nonetheless. I definitely really like this. I watched Odablock actually PKing with this. It's just absolutely nuts. It shreds. It's just such a cool thing. Now the next one is very interesting as well. This is called the Lightbearer. This is a ring that you can go ahead and get. Now this ring will, I don't know if it has any like attack or strength bonuses. Doesn't look like it does, but this allows you to unleash a duels of special attacks once equipped, yada yada yada. When equipped, your special attack energy will regenerate twice as fast as it usually does. Now, this might not seem that great. I think this is meant for like PKers if you really think about it. Now, certain things that's not going to be super useful on, but something like the DDS that has a 25% special attack, and then you can now, like, it will, you know, regenerate twice as much. That's going to be insane for PKers. Very interesting item. I think this item would just be fun to take on Slayer tasks too, right? You know, you have the B ring as like a swap and whatever if you want to hit higher, or you just have this and you just constantly be specking. I think that would be a lot of fun. Very interesting item, something that's not really too overpowered, right? Because it doesn't provide strength bonus, but it gives you something else in return. I kind of like that. I like when the items kind of give you one thing better and make another thing worse in a way. I'd rather get something like that than an item that's, say, the Berserker ring, just an upgrade, just a flat out upgrade. I like when they kind of make it like, this could be better, but then it will make this, you know, worse. It's a really cool looking item as well. The next one is the thread. Now this thread requires 75 crafting and it is an untradeable reward. So that's interesting. what am I saying? That is interesting that you can't buy this. I think that's cool. What this does, it allows you to upgrade your rune pouch once you put this thing together, and you will have an extra slot in your rune pouch. That is massive. That's something that a lot of players are probably going to go for, and maybe even do the raid 3 just to get this item, because having an additional slot in your rune pouch would be just such a good thing. Like, it's a convenience thing, right? It's not broken or overpowered. It's just, instead of having to swap out your runes all the time, you can just have all the runes for, say, your lunar spells in there, and have all the runes you need for, like, say, elking or teleporting around the game. Say you don't have 99 construction yet as well, this could be super useful just to carry all the runes in one spot. And even for something like Ultimate Ironman, this gives you an extra slot. Like, there's so many like cool things that you could do with this thread. And I think it's a great addition to the game, and I kind of like that it's untradeable in a way, because I don't even know what this would be like worth really, but interesting. And the next one is the jewels. Now this is a little red diamond thing, and I believe this is an upgrade to the staff that you got from the quest. Yeah, so did you notice that the crest from the beach of Cursed Sands has a jewel socket? That's because you can stick jewels in it. These jewels are obtained from the raid and only can be used one at a time. They can only be used within the raid. Okay, that's interesting. They can only be used within the raid. The exception is the breach of the scrap jewel, which passed the initial pull, and it can be used outside of the raid. So that's interesting, because it's going to be very, very helpful for certain Slayer tasks. So using this jewel Using this jewel grants that weapon the special attack, which costs 75% of your special attack. Will have an 100% increased chance of accuracy and 25% increased damage. Any enemy hit by it will receive 25% increased damage for the next 6 seconds. So it's one of those things that's going to be very useful for certain Slayer tasks around the game. 8 cycles after using the special attack, you'll be able to start attacking again. Okay, that's kind of an interesting thing, really. But yeah, that's a great upgrade as well. This one will pretty much increase your accuracy by 33% against Caliphites, Scarabs, and Beetles. Remember, this can only be used outside of the raid, so this is going to be good for like Calphite Queen. Maybe it'll make the task worth doing. Maybe if I eventually get this one day, I'll do KQ. Probably not, but we'll have to go ahead and see. It would be cool to get that pet, but wait, there is more. Although these are rewards we plan to offer at launch, we've noticed that a lot of you want us to keep the gear consistent with the existing items. We definitely feel like we've achieved that in the Tombs of Amasket, especially considering the feedback on the Marazi armor set. Okay, perfect. But hear us out. What if there was to be more rewards on the way? As an extra treat, the team has created Ornament kits for the following items. So pretty much all of the things, and the Assembler and the Max Cape have Ornament kits now, which is pretty cool. So this one is the shield, and you can pretty much change. Oh, it's female, male. Okay. So you can change it to look like blue or red. I actually think the red one looks a lot better. Now this is an Ornament kit for that little dagger kind of thing, which is cool. Yeah, it definitely looks better, I guess. And this is going to be, I really like the Ava's accumulator tractor, whatever it's called. That looks awesome. And then the yellow Max Cape is new, interesting. It would be cool to see somebody wearing that around the game. Definitely like that. I'm not sure if you will get these as drops from the raid as well, but yeah, they're looking very, very good. Anyways, that is just the what are the new items in the game, in the raid. Very interesting. A lot of them are really cool. If I'd have to pick a favorite, it would either, to be honest, the coolest looking one in my opinion is definitely got to be the armor. I think they did a great job on the armor and just how cool it looks and stuff like that. And as well as the staff, it just looks incredible. But as for my personal favorite right now, it was gotta be this Fang. I think this is such a cool looking item in the game, and it's like I don't know, it's like in the middle. It's not super overpowered. I don't know, I just really like this little Fang, and I'm gonna try and get it obviously. But yeah, great update overall by Jagex. I'm really excited to take part in the raid, and yeah, anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, remember to smash the like button, and I will catch you guys in the next one. See ya later.